loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new setup. I'm with my grandmother now. It's a place called Pala in Kerala. It's absolutely gorgeous. I needed that break, from the whole lockdown and the craziness that was going on in the city in Cochin. So here I am for a little bit of mental relaxation. If you'd like to see a little bit of greenery and if you'd like to take your eyes off of what is going on in the world right now and just relax with me, definitely follow me on Instagram. I'm doing story updates all the time, so I welcome you to join me in this paradise. Anyways, in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how I turn clothes that I no longer like into something that I like. Now, a lot of the times, guys, when we buy things off of online, the expectation versus reality is insanity. What else did I want to touch on before we actually started? Oh yeah, guys, my face. I have minimal makeup on because I've been loving the whole minimalist approach to makeup. At the moment, it's just so hot, and also glam is not always on my mind anymore. I'm kind of lazy with makeup. I'm not wearing any foundation. I'm loving the way my skin has been doing. You guys have noticed that as well. There's a glow on my face, and I have my updated skincare routine, a review of the new range of products that I've been trying out, which gave me the skin, and I will leave the link to that right here. I see that not a lot of you have seen that video. YouTube is doing its own thing where it's not showing you guys notification when I upload. So yeah, if you have managed to reach this video, I'm letting you know that there is this video. Check it out. Okay, so the first item of clothing that I want to talk about is this dress that I bought from Ajio, I believe, and this is from the brand Ives. So on the website, it looked absolutely stunning on the model, but when I got it, it was so ill-fitting. I got it in the size medium, and medium usually fits me well, but this just did not fit me well at all. So my mom did a first round of alteration just to fit it to my body. I don't have to show you how to do that. But even after that, I'm gonna leave all the before pictures right here. I just did not like the way the bottom bit was just hanging. It was just looking so unfinished. It kind of looked like a kurta with the side slits, but the whole dress was built like a dress and not a kurta. I think I just didn't like the slit and the way it was finished, and even the cloth material did not support the design the designer wanted. I think that's where she went wrong. So what I did is, guys, I just took it to the tailor and I asked my tailor to add some frills right here on both the ends so that the bottom bit gets a little bit of flare and a little bit of U shape. So I feel like that little addition adds to this frill, the A-line frill over here, and together now with this additional little ruching detailing that we have on the edge, I think the dress just elevated completely. Let me bring it up close so you can see what my tailor did. I wanted a string so I could add a bow, and like two bows would hang on either side of the dress. I think that would have been really, really pretty as well. That is outfit number one. Also, guys, I know the title is a little dramatic, turning ugly clothes into, but that's just to catch your attention, okay? Didn't I get your attention? Didn't I? Now that you're here, let's move on to number two. I've also done sari styling video with my friend Shweta. So if you haven't watched that, guys, if you like clothes and styling and some little bit of chit chat, because really we can use a nice girl time, right? So if you'd like to see that, check that video out as well. I will link it right up here. So the next outfit that I got is this one. This was very kindly sent to me from Karvaria. This is an online store by another YouTuber by the name of Aishwarya Kaushal. So if you haven't checked her out, guys, definitely check her out. Her wrap A-line skirt, I don't know what it's called. She has a skirt which is like absolutely stunning. You just have to get it, especially if you have nice booty and a nice hip. Oh girl, that skirt, you need to get it. Anyway, so here is the top that she sent across. So I really, really like the fit of it, the color of it. I loved everything about it. But the top initially, as you can see here, initially came with long bell sleeves. Now, I like this top the way it came. It looks absolutely gorgeous. But on my body type, I am heavier up top and I have really slim legs. So a bell sleeves on top, along with the peplum detailing of the top, made me look much more top heavy than I am, because there's a lot more fabric, and no matter what I paired it with underneath, because since it has a peplum detailing, I like to wear something tight fitting underneath, because I like to keep that balance of loose on top, tight bottom, loose bottom, tight top. And I just felt like that accentuated how tiny my legs are. So to combat that, what I did is I just took it to my tailor and chopped off the sleeves. It was very easy. And what I wanted was a puff sleeve. I'll try to find a reference here and put it up here as well, with the elastic holding up the fabric and having a really magnificent frilly detailing, but he didn't really get that. So all he did is add a little elastic here, which still adds dimension. So I made it like a, what is that, half sleeve with the elastic, and you can see what it looks like. It immediately suits my body more. And I have another one. She also sent me a yellow mustard version of the same top. Now, sorry that I haven't ironed any of this, guys. Of course, the outfits would look 1,000 times better if I ironed it, but JOVI is lazy. I'm not gonna make an excuse. I'm just lazy, and that's that. So for the yellow top, I just asked my tailor to just cut off the sleeves completely and just keep a small little band. So the off-shoulderness would extend into just a tiny band. So it would give it a very whimsical, you know, Bella from Beauty and the Beast kind of vibe. So I really, really like the way this top looks on me now. So all of these alterations are basic and minimal, and you actually can do it if you know just basic stitching. You know, you don't have to take it to a tailor during this COVID situation and lockdown and everything. Or make your mom do it. Next up, I have a lace black top, guys. Now this is a very, very, very old top, but I was going through a decluttering one day in my cupboard, and I saw this top which was about 12 or 15 years old. It was my sister's, and I saw that this is still in really good mint condition, you know, the fabric. And I like the lace detailing. Black is always in style, but it was way too large. It had this very ugly A-line factor to the bottom of it. You can see it here. It was more like a kurta, but not a kurta. And even the sleeves, everything was just too loose, too flappy. I was just not having it. So I took it to the tailor. I asked him to slim it down a bit, and I also asked him to chop off all of that extra A-line asymmetrical factor from the bottom of it. I just asked him to make it like a straight, simple top, and I asked him to put 2 elastics to give it that very prairie top kind of you know, puffy sleeve situation. I wish I had asked him to make it a square neck as well. That would have suited the puffy sleeve action, but I didn't, and I'm too lazy to go back to him. So if you are doing something like this, something similar to a very loose top that you have, make it a square neck. And also one thing that you can see from this is that he put the first elastic somewhere down here. But if you are doing this to a really large bell sleeve that you have, put the first elastic right here at the armhole. So, and the second elastic should be just below your elbow. That's when you get the most beautiful shape to your sleeve. It still looks very whimsical because of the lace, you know. I like the whole effect. It's very beautiful. Of course, if you are uncomfortable with just wearing a bra underneath, wear a spaghetti underneath, and I just didn't care, so also, guys, if my voice is shaking, that's because I felt really, really sick yesterday. I was admitted to the hospital. I was there. I got food poisoning, or they said it's either a post-COVID complication. I was COVID positive in March. So I'm still not fully up there. You know, that's why if I sound a little weak and look a little weak and my voice is shaking, that's why, okay? Anyways, I wanted to get this video up for you. I haven't been able to film a video in a long, long time, ever since I moved to this house, because it's not equipped to film, you know, it's my grandparents' house. So yeah, I had to do a lot of renovations and bring in my painting. If you haven't seen my painting video on Instagram, check it out. Get a little love. I mean, you know, I had to cute up my corner, okay? Anyways, the next top is this one, and this is a top that I got from Shein just before they were banned from India. Now, I love the material and I love the color. That's why I got it. But it was way too large and way too boxy, and there was too much material. No matter how I styled it, you can see it in a lot of older videos I have done. I will try to link it somewhere over here. It's just so boxy. Every time I lift my arm, the whole top would come up like this, and I had to like readjust it and pull it down. And also the fabric is very, very itchy. So the stitches were open and raw inside, and that made me itch a lot. Everywhere there was stitching, my armpit, this part, it was horrible. And also it's too hot in Kerala right now to wear like full sleeves and everything, so I couldn't with it. So I took this top to the tailor. My idea was fabulous, if I say so myself, but he messed it up. But let me still show you so that you guys get an idea if you have something similar and you want to fix it, you know. So I turned my top into a spaghetti strap, and I asked him to put contrast, like a satiny strap up top. I think it would have looked nicer with black straps, but it was, guys, it was a task to make him understand what I wanted. So while I was explaining, there was a scrap material which was purple lying there, and I'm like, listen, you can use that, it kind of goes. So that's how I ended up with the purple strap. But I think a black strap would have been nicer, or if you want to go with the exact same, you can get a color that is exactly the same also and stitch a strap with that. And I like the fact that I did not use a strap of the same material, because that would be more bulky and also too common. Like, what's different about a top? That would just be a spaghetti strap, you know. The contrast strap just adds so much more dimension to this top. And I also asked him to put a lining inside so that it's not so transparent and I don't have to layer up another inner when I'm wearing this. And this also absorbs, it's a cotton lining, so it absorbs the sweat. It is so functional right now. So that is the next one. And finally, guys, I have a dress which I have worn so many times last summer. This also, I got it in Myntra or Ajio. I took off the brand strap because it was causing rashes on my back, so I took it off. I'm in such a chatty mood, guys. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what brand this is from anymore because I removed it. This is a dress that I wore many, many times. It had a plain round neck. You can see it right here. And I lost a lot of weight from the time I bought it. So I bought it in medium. It was large back last summer as well, but now I've lost a little bit more weight, so this size was just not working for me, so I had to revamp it. So what I did is I took it to the tailor and asked him to chop off the whole bit from here. I asked him to just chop it off, Cheta, and add the spaghetti straps. I wanted him to alter this a bit. It would have looked nicer if it was a little bit more cinched to my body, but he didn't. Probably will make my mom take in a few inches from the back or something, you know. So anyways, he added the straps, and I also asked him to add some buttons right in the center. So it kind of looks like a very cute military-ish style dress. I don't know why I call it military. But anyways, it looks like a very cute summer dress. Right now, it's so comfortable because it's cotton and the buttons. It completely changed the design of the dress, you know. But all we did is just take this off and add straps and a little bit of buttons right through the center. That's all we did. So that is how I fix clothes that I don't like. And yeah, let me know if you have any tips for me. Are there any things that you do to your clothes as well? I hope you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to read your comments down here. I shall talk to you very, very soon. I love you so much, guys. Stay safe. Stay happy, stay healthy. I love you. Mwah. Bye.